So, got up this morning and fed the critters, which used to be Kevin's job, and he can still manage it some, but it's tricky for him because he's on his crutches and blah blah blah.
Mhm.
So I got up and
Right.
fed the critters and took a shower. And when I got out of the shower, I saw that my phone, which was sitting on the bathroom counter, I saw that my husband had texted me. That was unusual. What with him living in the house and in the next room. So I look at the text and it's a photo. And he said, I hope this is Barf. And I just want to say, let me just speak for not just for all women, not just for all women. I just want to speak for everyone. Is there any better way to start your day
I can't think of one.
Yeah. And the lines, I hope this is Barf.
Oh.
So,
well, you're alive. You're alive. Yeah.
I'm drinking deeply from the goblet of life. So
right.
I thought to myself, girl, whatever that is, it's going to wait for you. Go ahead and get dressed. So I got dressed and headed out there, stopped in the laundry room on my way for a roll of paper towels and some cleaning spray. And it was Barf. Charles Xavier, the Duke of Scarf and Barf, he eats his food really fast because he's real scared that somebody else might have some of it. I don't know if that reminds you of anything, Max, if that triggers any like old memories for you of a person cramming their face with something so they don't have to share. That's Charles Xavier. So he eats his food really fast and sometimes he throws it up. And Kevin drove the scooter through it, not realizing it was there because it was dark. Because the sun wasn't up yet. Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun hadn't come up yet. And he couldn't see it. So that was a really invigorating start to the day. You know, some people like they get up really early and they go for a run. I can get my heart rate up without putting on my shoes in this house. So got that cleaned up and then
I think if I was in your house, I think I would put on my shoes,
Yeah, well, yeah. So I got that cleaned up and then it was time to head out to get the trash cans to the street and climb the hill a couple of times. And yeah, here we are. So I'm super looking forward to today's show, especially because we have a really fun round of Bob and Sheri Small Plates. The comedian Preacher Lawson, who's so funny, is who we're going to spotlight today. I've got a thrilling story for y'all about a platypus. So yeah, I'm really, really glad to be here, and I'm not allowed to leave this seat until the show's over, and that is a gift and a blessing. Thank you,
Sheri. At least whatever happened, you had happen inside. Mojo woke me up at 2:30 to go out, and it was raining.
Oh Lord!
And it was raining, which means I have to get the raincoat on me and him
and the dog. Yeah.
And when he goes out about that time, he kind of saunters like, I like this quiet time. First of all, I like the time we're spending together. Do you know,
it's just the two of us.
We've never explored this little part of the property and down this hallway in front of this door before. Can we go down there and maybe try to check out and see what's going on there?
So true.
Right.
Oh, Sam Nash used to do that to me. Sam would be like, "Hey, it's sleeting out. I have an idea. How about if I have to sniff every leaf on the ground before I can make boom booms?" Yeah, I remember those days. I do.
And while I'm glad that he is telling me he wants to go out so I don't have to fool with cleaning anything up. But at the same time, it's still a bit of a disruption.
Well, because you're asleep in your bed and it's the middle of the night, and now you're outside in a raincoat,
wide awake. Wide awake.
during the heaviest part of REM sleep. But go ahead, sir.
Let me read a text. So I got the barf. I got everything done, and I here I am. I made it to the show on time, and my phone lit up right before the show began, and I clicked on the text, and it was one of my girlfriends, and here's what she said. Just thinking about you, and I hope that today is a day where you take time to take care of yourself. Love you, mean it. Right? That was my reaction too. Oh my God, what a good laugh that was.
It's the stuff we wouldn't, couldn't, shouldn't do on the regular show. The Oddcast on the free Bob and Sheri app.
All right, let's have a little behind the scenes here on the Bob and Sheri Show. Every single day prior to us hitting the air, Max, who of course not only you hear, adding to the content of the show, he runs all of the technical part of the show too. And he does a mic check to make sure that our levels are just about the same. And every day, I don't know why, but I'm the first one. He'll call me, and then usually Sheri goes. And then I want to say, just listen to what happened when he did a mic check the other day.
Bob, would you go first, please?
Yes, testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4.
All right, Sheri, would you go, please?
Testing 1 2 1 2. It's the Bob and Sheri Show.
And Lamar, would you go, please?
Is it not Doc's turn?
It is Doc's turn. I'm sorry, Doc.
I'm so tired of being last.
No, I've moved up. Doc,
could you give me a...
No, Black History Month is over, so Lamar can go third if he wants.
Oh my God! Drop the mic. Walk out. You're done.
Does anyone have any aloe vera for that burn?
Oh my God! No.
Okay. Doc, could you give me a level, please?
Testing 1 2 3. How is that?
That's good. And Lamar, would you please go?
Yes.
So
Doc is a badass.
I feel like I should apologize to someone. I don't even know why. Oh, Doc, that was priceless. That was priceless. Top of your head.
The reason I usually go in the order that I go is it's how it's lined up. Each person gets a little module on the board. That's generally how I do it. And generally, I do.
Yeah, Doc. Good cover.
Well, that is why I usually go in the order that I do. So, actually, I'm the one that needs to apologize to Doc.
Typically, when
Well, I am the
we'll
rookie.
say,
I'm the rookie. I should be last. I'm the rookie. I've only been here.
like, we'll have a question for Doc, like a technical question. So it'll sound something like this: Doc, are you there? Like, this will be during a commercial break. Doc, are you there? And there's a pause, and then the voice of a man who is speaking to you from the bottom of a well where all hope has died. I'm here.
Now,
let me see if I can recreate it real quick.
Wait, let him recreate it, Doc. Doc, are you there? Doc, you there?
I'm here.
It's true. He does sound beaten. I know.
Just so
If I have to be, I will
be here. I don't want to be.
Let me defend the show. He's doing things in addition to occasionally jumping on with us. He's writing things. He's, putting things together and all of that. So if he's
the reason you hear the show. Of course, he's super
exactly.
busy in the background.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, without him, we wouldn't be talking.
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm here. You don't even know some of the things. Like, after all of y'all have gone for the day, this is me. Doc, would you be willing to play a Martian in that True Weird Stuff episode? And Doc's like, yeah, I think I can do that. And he turns around and he does the most random things. Like, you don't even know all the stuff that we ask Doc to do.
Right.
And he's like,
Right.
yeah,
right.
Okay, yes, I will. Well, Max, maybe you can rearrange the board modules to make, to give Doc a chance to go first.
I think just henceforth I will just do that.
Yeah.
Or maybe the new guy could not be so pushy in order to, get his sound check done right.
Leave us a talk back with the free Bob and Sheri app.
Well, last week, my daughter was in a car accident, and I'm so thankful that she was not hurt. I mean, it was a pretty rough one. Her car was totaled. She was driving about a 10-year-old Honda CRV, and it could take. I got to say, shout out to 10-year-old Honda CRVs. They can really take a whooping. But her airbag deployed. It was raining. Oily, wet road. She hit the car, hit an SUV in front of her. She didn't get a ticket or anything, but she was hysterical. She was just beside herself, so scared, so shook up. so afraid of like that she was going to be in trouble. I was like, honey, you don't understand. Like, this is the call a parent dreads and knows is coming. And you just pray that when it comes your way, that it's minor. And all I care about is that you're safe and that no one else was hurt and everybody's fine. And, she wasn't doing anything wrong, not on the phone, like I said, not speeding, just, big hot mess. The car, of course, is my car. It's registered in my name and I pay the insurance. And so let's play a fun game called Guess Whose Hellscape This Is? That'd be mine.
It's true. It's true because she doesn't know what to do and she's not the insured person.
Yeah, it's not the car's in my name. But luckily, 2024 has just been, I'm almost embarrassed at what a spa day it's been for me. Let's recap, shall we? So on the 9th day of 2024, my husband had his leg rebuilt in orthosurgery and has been immobilized ever since. And that's been a good time. And of course, our refrigerator died and had to be replaced on January 12th. A few days after he came home from the hospital, and that was a good time. And as everyone knows, refrigerators only cost $6, so that was not an issue at all. I scooped up a $6 refrigerator. Replacing my daughter's car is probably going to be about 15 cents, so that's not going to be an issue. Pocket change. One thing after the next. And I'm just so glad. We were reviewing because she was so upset. We were like, listen, this happens when Kevin was your age. He was in an accident on the interstate coming home from the University of Georgia to visit his parents. And his car was so demolished that the state trooper told him, son, you're lucky to walk away from this. We thought this was a fatality. That's how bad his car was wrecked. Yes. Mm-hmm. When I was about the age Olivia is now, someone T-boned me in an old VW Beetle. And I spent hours that night in the emergency room having glass picked out of my head with tweezers. So, it happens. Like everyone, especially when you're a new driver, everyone gets into some sort of a dust up. If you're lucky, it's minor, a little fender bender in a parking lot. And if you're not so lucky, it's like what happened to Kevin when he was lucky to walk away alive. And his accident, by the way, happened on Friday the 13th. So he's always been a little keyed up about Friday the 13th ever since.
Can I talk about luck? Can I talk about luck now and Olivia's situation? Olivia is so lucky, number one, of course, that she was not harmed. But number two, that she has a mother, a parent like you. When I was 16, I'd had my license 6 months. I've got 3 or 4 friends in my father's sedan and let me have it for the night. And we decided to go to the top of what's called East Rock, where you have a view of New Haven. And I'm driving and I come around a corner because it's a very circular sort of driveway to get to the top of this place. And I take the corner too tight and I slide into a brick embankment. And bottom line, it was $360 damage when $360 was probably a couple of $1,000. So I go home, everybody's fine. And I go home and I walk in and he's reading the New Haven Register, smoking a cigarette and drinking a beer. And I said, I hate to tell you, and my father was Yosemite Sam. I said, I hate to tell you, but I dented the side of the car. He didn't even take the paper down. I just still saw the smoke rising above it. And all I heard was, novice drivers. Those 2 words that I have never, and I think I would have felt better if he had yelled at me or something. I went immediately and got a job at the International House of Pancakes as a busboy / dishwasher to pay him back for that. I felt so horrible. I felt like I was the worst driver ever, that I was letting down the family because we were broke, and now he's got to come up with that and all. To have a mother that's saying, don't worry about it after the kid just totaled the car is miraculous. She is so lucky.